Question number 10, the Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
Mr Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Canterbury Earthquake Recovery and asks, when was he first made aware of the September IANZ report which warned the Christchurch City Council that continued accreditation beyond May 2013 will depend on a satisfactory outcome of that assessment, and was he advised by CERA or a ministerial colleague?
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, I was advised on the 7th of June that IANZ had concerns about the Christchurch City Council consenting process from as far back as 2007. Mr Speaker, at that point I decided that this situation was intolerable, and we have been taking action since that time, and we'll have further discussions with the City Council tomorrow because this situation cannot continue.
Supplementary question, Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
Mr Speaker, how did the Minister not know about the assessment report that was prepared by IANZ back in September, given to the Council in October, and copied to the Ministry of Business, Innovation and Employment the same month? And weren't they monitoring that process, and did the Minister not bring it to the Cabinet Committee?
Mr Speaker,
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
I certainly knew that MB have been working with the Christchurch City Council for a very long period of time, and I have on numerous occasions expressed to the City Council concerns about their consenting processes. But I would note that the Christchurch City Council has at all times been responsible for their own consenting, and there has been quite a bit of public concern about the degree to which the government was getting involved in council activities. Most of that expressed by the member asking these questions.
Supplementary question, the Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
Is the Minister telling the House that he wasn't aware that the September IANZ review identified building consents that did not meet the requirements of the Code and or the Act, these having the potential to cause damage to the property, other adjoining property or injury to people? And if so, how on earth is this the coordination role that we're expecting from the Minister for Canterbury Earthquake Recovery?
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, if I were to know that level of detail from inside the Council, then the allegations made by the member that we have been overly meddling in council affairs might be reasonable. The reality is it's now exposed, we're very unhappy with it, and we're doing something about it.
Mr Speaker.
Supplementary question, Lianne Dalziel.
Is the Minister telling the House that there was nobody tasked within the Canterbury Earthquake Authority to go next door to the council building and see how they were getting on with accreditation when they were given 17 corrective action requests in September, reported to them in October, and obviously not met because now we have the situation with the Christchurch City Council losing its accreditation next Monday?
Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, firstly, I've already said that MB were working with the City Council for quite a time on their issues. But I would also point out to the member that she wrote a letter to the Prime Minister on the 4th of December, lamenting, in her words, the loss of democracy in Christchurch, referring to the dictatorial and disempowering nature of CERA's involvement in Christchurch. And now she comes into the House and says that although we were criticising the department for being involved, we actually think they should have been more involved. Well, I'm grateful to the member that we have at least one mayoral candidate in the Christchurch election who wants the government to get more involved with the council. We'll certainly take that invitation up should the unlikely event occur of her winning.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order, the Honourable Lianne Dalziel.
Point of order, Mr Speaker. I wish to table the three IANZ reports, the one 24 to 28 September 2012, the one Monday the 27th of May 2013, and the most recent one which is dated the 1st of July 2013.
Leave us sought to table those three IANZ reports. Any objection? There appears to be none. They can be tabled. Point of order, the Honourable.
I seek leave to table the open letter to the Prime Minister sent by the Honourable Lianne Dalziel, quoting even the Human Rights Commissioner, lamenting the fact that the government was being dictatorial and
Leave us sought to table the open letter. Is there any objection? There is none. It will also be tabled. Question number 11, Jonathan Young.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. My question is to the Minister of Broadcasting.